ang fast boat. The difference, fast boat, 15 minutes, dalawa lang pupuntahan. Yung Needles Rock saka yung Lighthouse, 12.50 each. Ang slow boat, 20 minutes, 7 pounds each. Slow boat. Parang Morocco ang mountain. Parang Morocco. Oh, maganda oh. So, nakapila kami sa slow boat. Hi. Kaya na mabago.
Nagreklamo pa to. Sabi ko sa kanya, sabi niya po sa akin.
Yan pala ang Needles, yan ang
And the Lighthouse.
pupuntahan namin sa slow boat. Ayan po ang pila. Malapit na kami. Oh. Do you have two boats? How many?
Well, only one slow boat.
Ah, okay.
So we'll be back in around 20 minutes.
Ayan na ang boat. Tagal namin nag-antay. 20 minutes. Actually, hindi lang 20 minutes ang antay namin. 30 minutes. Thank you. It's our turn. Going in. Yes. Oo, ikot-ikot. Oh, careful. Oo. Sa likod. Pwede ba tayo sa likod mag-request? Sa likod talaga. Hello! Hi!
Back seat, nice tight little
Thank you.
social group for me. Hi there folks, how many of you are?
Woo!
That's it, keep going, nice tight little group. If you guys like to leave a meter for social distancing, so it'll sort of be two on the back and two on the side.
Hello! I'm in Alubay with Mel, Kelly Roo, Michelle, and Paul. Chairlift kita pa rin, oh.
He went to school in Germany, so he speaks quite good.
Ang ganda, no?
Ayun ang mga kung ano yung video.
Oo nga, ayun, oh. So, dito sa boat, social distancing according to your house. Diba doon? Tapos doon. Kami din. Umpisa na. Pag-alis. Mag-turn na tayo.
Couldn't have picked a much nicer day to go for a little boat trip. Sun's out, season's back, just how we like it. So we're going to set off round the bay in a anti-clockwise direction, making our way out to the lighthouse, which is about a mile away. And then when we get there, we'll stop for the first of our two photo opportunities. The second one being when we get back here to the coloured sand. And as we go round, we'll tell you a bit about the local area, point out a few of our Victorian forts, and visibility is pretty good, so I'll point out a few places on the mainland, give you an idea of where you are. Now as we set off, just like the big ferry, we have to give you a safety announcement. So, £7 for an adult, but only £4 for a child aged between 3 and 14. It's about 15 miles away, sits alongside Southampton Water, and Thorley is the biggest oil refinery in the country. If you've been on the island for a few days, you may have noticed if you've been up on Brading Down or Bembridge or Culver Down, there's a right old car park around the back of the island of oil tankers. Up there just wait turn to go into Thorley. It's absolutely non-stop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A couple of Victorian forts over there. We have Hurst Castle, that's the long low one with the lighthouse, and that's on the mainland. And just across the water, the red brick and square building is Port Albert, and that's on the Isle of Wight, and they're sitting there either side of the Hurst Narrows. It's the narrowest point of the Solent. It's just under a mile across. Now you will have noticed we're on the edge of a huge bay. The coast sweeps right the way round over to there. This is Poole Bay. And I'll tell you a few places you may have heard of. That's Wilford-on-Sea over there with little Key Haven behind it in Dorset. Okay, so the light, we're going to do a slow putt, but then we'll turn the boat. So a little tip, just hang on a minute, otherwise you'll get pictures of guardrails. Just wait till the boat slightly turns, you get a much better picture over the back quarters of the boat, especially if you can get the red flag in. Here we go, swooping round. There we go, that's the shot. So there it is, the world famous and much photographed Needles Lighthouse. It's been there a very long time, 1858 it says above the front door, and it's still doing the same job today as it did on the day it opened. Main difference these days obviously it's no longer manned. Nobody lives there, which seems a bit of a shame.
Nobody lives.
The last keepers left in the early 90s after an extensive programme of automation by Trinity House. This one is on the outside wall. So it's all pretty cracked. But it's fairly cosy as well. There's a little lager in there, and considering it was last manned in the early 90s, it's got all the home comforts you could. And this is the western approach. Not used so much by commercial traffic, the ships have just got too big for all the container ships, the cruise liners and Eagle. But unfortunately, about 200 years ago, in a particularly bad storm, it got knocked over and washed away. But we assume the feeling at the time was that by then the whole area, and the rocks in particular, were already known worldwide to mariners as the Needles, and the name just stuck. Anybody notice our slightly rude rock up there? Yeah, I thought you might. It's all in your mind, you know. It's called Church Rock, I'll have you know. It's caused by the ongoing process of coastal erosion. The old winter storms come romping into the bay. A massive subterranean world in there. All dug out by hand by the Victorians.
That's the cave.
It's the lower section of the Needles Old Battery, number 3 of our Victorian forts. The idea was that it would be completely invisible from the sea. There's a few mighty big cannon up on top, and a few buildings, but most of them wouldn't be able to reach it. So they got their pick and shovels out again and dug straight down to the surface, 200 feet straight down over a gorge. It's owned and operated by the National Trust, open to the public. And well visit the island for a few days, you'll notice there's an awful lot of these open-top double-decker buses, and do their own circular routes around different parts of the island. The one that comes up here actually starts in Dartmouth, just a couple of hours up on the headland. It's time well spent. A couple of little rock falls in the cliff face here. Again, all natural, all part of coastal erosion. You can see that there's like a cut at sea level. And history has shown us that when the undercut gets to about a metre,
ang linaw ng tubig. Mayate. Ayun yung double-decker bus. Pupunta siya sa entrance ng The Needles. Madalas ka talaga.
years ago, originally a sediment in an ancient riverbed. And then to thoroughly confuse matters, the earth crust gave a great big heave and stood it all up. So now it's vertical sediment. Not afraid you hear every day, but that's what it is, vertical sediment. you've got that bit of information, it kind of starts to make sense. Certainly from here, but also as you walk on the beach, if you glance up and down, you really can see the difference between not only the different colours, but in some cases completely different materials. Just at the head of our little jetty, for instance, a little seamless shingle that runs top to bottom for no apparent reason. But once you know that it was all laid down horizontally and lost anyone.
Grabe, yung chairlift 1971 nag-open.
They lose a lot of phones out of back pockets. If you stand underneath it, sometimes it actually rains phones out of back pockets. So they never 1971.
Ang chairlift, 100%. I feel better now going back.
Okay, we're done. Right, we got.
That's the end of the tour. What can you say? Si Alex na. Super halo. We're going. We're going. Thank you. Mel, hawak. Hold on. Oh, ay, ang cute oh. We've done it!
It's a slow boat.
The slow boat, nakahilo, no?
Hiloya Mendez. Now we're going.
Now we know the history.
Yes. History. Ano daw? Ano
Yung
daw?
chairlift lang ang naintindihan ko. Na 100%.
1971
Oo.
at 100%
Ang kanyang
Safety.
safety. So
evidence-based
we feel better now.
practice.
Let's have some snack. Kailangan ng mga pasty, cheesy pasty, saka butternut squash spinach.
Oh, wonderful. What's this one? Sorry.
Yan, we're having Cornish pastry. Si Mel lang ang naiba, saka si Pot. Burger, chips, sausage roll, coffee. Kelly, anong masasabi mo sa pagkain?
Okay lang naman.
It's ordinary. Nothing special.
Yeah, it's not special.
Anong sabi mo sa pagkain?
Here, yeah.
But I finished mine though.
Yeah.
Because we're starving.
Pero si Kelly okay lang. Let's go home. Ito yung tourist bus
Maakyat-akyat sa
na may needles.
Ay, biglang mali.
Ito ang the best ubi cake. Friend of Kelly Jimmy, maraming salamat. The best ubi cake ever. Talaga, walang halong bola. Diba? So, anong masasabi niyo sa ating morning?
Grabe. It was so successful. And I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to our driver.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks, darling.
Because without her skills
To Miss
and
Florida
agility,
the Taurs. Go on.
And for the entertainment supervisor.
without her adept knowledge and skills of driving,
Evidence-based practice.
it wouldn't be possible to be able to climb to the summit of
The needles.
Kahit maraming
The needles.
roundabout on the next on your
On the
left.
next, on the neck and on your after 500 yards, there's another roundabout. After that, another roundabout. After that roundabout, in 300 yards, there's another small
Tapos meron pa.
roundabout.
Unfortunately,
and after the small roundabout,
it's a
there's
big.
another bigger roundabout.
And unfortunately, there's still more roundabouts coming.
The biggest roundabout in your life.
Ang daming roundabout dahil.
Roundabout road ang tawag.